European Weekly is part of China Daily Group's global expansion plans. We've had a Hong Kong edition for many years from '97. Last year we launched, or the year before, we launched the US edition. Europe was the next logical step. The focus of this paper is essentially, it's quite narrow. It's Europe in China, and to a lesser extent, China in Europe.
The China Daily is clearly entering the markets at a difficult time. The industry is continuing to battle the pressures of declining sales and the increasing power of the internet to drag readers' attention away from newsprints. That isn't to say that there isn't a great deal of innovation going on. That everybody is trying to make the old model work, or trying to adapt the old model to the new environment.
It's still a multimedia platform, the China Daily, the entire group, but we still felt the need for a physical newspaper edition. And it's not that everyone is comfortable with websites or reading stories on the web, especially our target audience. They would, our research suggests that they would prefer to see a physical paper.
But it's still a tough market, and the China Daily has its work cut out to survive in this market from a purely commercial point of view. But I understand, obviously, that there may be other factors which have led to this decision to move into the UK and print and publish here.
We set out, aiming for a readership of government leaders, opinion makers, think tanks, academics, diplomats. But we find now the feedback is very good. There's good feedback, good circulation among general newsstands, especially in the metropolitan area. It's distributed in 27 countries right now. We print in London and Brussels. The London edition goes out to a few countries from here, and Brussels does most of the distribution for the rest of the country.